What's up guys, it's IHaveNoKidneys here, bringing you the latest edition of DNA Wednesday, and this week we've got the first ever classic DNA bomb of this series, and you're probably wondering, which moron decided to play classic? Well, the answer to that would be me. I don't really like Advanced Warfare, as most of you know. I think the game is an absolute cancer to Call of Duty, but nevertheless, I thought I'd give classic a try and see how it went, really. One thing I do have to admit from the get-go, though, is this is on my girlfriend's account, and before you go, oh my god, you cheating bastard, it was purely because my girlfriend was playing Advanced Warfare, chilling, killing, slicing up motherfuckers, and then she said, right, I'm turning it off now, get in the shower. And I went, hey, no, you leave that game on, and you let me have a go, and let me see if I can get a classic DNA bomb. And 3 games in, this was the result. So yeah, it wasn't me trying to be all serious, and I'm not trying to pretend that this is an amazing DNA bomb with me with a 2KD, all this kind of... Just don't worry about that stuff, just enjoy the classic DNA bomb. But, back at the topic at hand here. The issue I want to talk about in this video is the overpoweredness, so to speak, of the Perk 3 category on Advanced Warfare. Because there are 3 perks in particular, which are Toughness, Scavenger, and Blast Suppressor, all in that Perk 3 slot, which I think Sledgehammer made a grave mistake of putting all 3 in the same perk category. Now, I'll go on to talk about that a little bit later on, and I'm also going to talk about Classic itself as a type of game mode, if you will. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. Let's talk about Classic. Is Classic any good? Well, in my opinion, yes. I enjoy Classic. I think it's pretty damn good. But I do have to say that Sledgehammer don't give a shit about Classic players. These maps weren't built for Classic players. The new maps aren't built for Classic players. Clan Wars isn't built for Classic players. So basically, if you're a Classic player and you enjoy Classic, don't expect Sledgehammer to give a fuck about you, because they don't, and they never will. But anyway, Classic itself, though, is good if you can deal with campers, but there are campers on every single Call of Duty, so if you can't deal with campers by now, you never, ever, ever, ever will. So yeah, it's easy, just take it on the chin. People do camp. You've just got to have the gun skill to jump around corners, drop shot around corners, all that kind of stuff. And you can get DNA bombs fairly easily, to be honest with you. But anyway, there's my Ruthless Medal. And during this gameplay, you will see Advanced Warfare spawns at their finest. I mean, this is just beautiful. But see if you can spot it before I say anything. So yeah, on to the Perk 3 dilemma then. Blast Suppressor is the critical perk of Advanced Warfare. We all know this. If you're not running Blast Suppressor, you will get fucked. It's as simple as that. So there's Perk 3 done instantly. So now you need Perk 3 Greed. But, first of all, did you like that spawn? Did you like that spawn? That was... The amount of times that has happened to me, I feel for the guy who got killed by me, but at the same time, fuck off. It always happens to me. Thank fuck it went my way just once. But anyway, on the Perk 3 stuff. So Blast Suppressor, we've already got 1 perk in that Perk 3 category. So you're going to whack on Perk 3 Greed. And then you need to make a choice between Toughness and Scavenger. Now Scavenger you need if you're going to go on these big streaks, because it gives you, you know, extra ammo, all that kind of stuff. And if you don't, you're going to have to pick up some Randy's gun. And the amount of randomers on this game that use ridiculous class setups, like the fucking, I don't know, the bow with the hybrid zoom sight with fucking noob tubes on it. It's not worth the risk, especially if you're going for DNA bombs. So Scavenger, in my opinion, is the must, but then you have to deal with the dilemma of around Toughness. In this gameplay I was using Toughness, and it really does help with your accuracy. You get kills a lot easier with Toughness. Fact. Oh, I did sponge there, my bad. And yes, I do use Stim, fuck off. So yeah, Classic solves this dilemma. You just put on Scavenger and you put on Toughness. No Blast Suppressor needed. You've got 2 amazing perks there. It means you can go for these DNA bombs and get easy kills. So yeah, Classic also solves that dilemma. So I really do like Classic. You can't play it too much though, because sometimes it does get a little bit too much. Some maps are so slow it makes you want to drink your own piss. But nevertheless, there are issues with every game type, and I really do feel that Classic is a very underrated game mode, even though Sledgehammer piss all over it. But anyway, there's the DNA bomb, the first Classic DNA bomb of DNA Wednesday. I have to thank my girlfriend for letting me go on her account while she had a shower, and what a top boyfriend I am. Rather than going and look at her tits while she's naked, I decided to play Call of Duty. #commitment. But the final score there was 44-1, 44 KD. Got a KD up a little bit. But if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like. Any suggestions, drop a comment. And as always, hit that subscribe button. Cheers.